Hey guys, welcome to this week. Got my headphones in. So welcome to this week. Unfortunately, we're not meeting in person. There was some type of gas leak or some sort near the university. Now I just got a notification that we're all cleared, but I've already told you guys that we're doing traditional online, so I'm not gonna change this too late. So anyways, this is our last week before our presentation, so just want to go through a couple things. This will be our last week that we'll actually have a lesson. So the lesson will be based on, for the group project, it'll be triggers. So that lecture or that lab will be released here shortly. The lab will walk through what I expect, and this will be the final phase of the project. Usually I ask you if you have questions. I do see a lot of chatter going on through the elements, so that's good. I see the teams are working. Hopefully everybody's in gear. So remember tonight, your assignments are due. There's an assignment, it's a group assignment, but each person from the team is supposed to take on that effort. So don't have that one person do it all. Everybody needs to dive in and do their share. So it's up to you to submit. But what is important is to make sure that you've set up your online environment. So you have your online database. That will be needed. I don't care if one person does two things on there. That's needed because that's how I'm going to check your work. You're going to have that online platform, all your work in there, which makes it easier for everybody. Let's see what else. So that is due. Next week, you guys are just going to, you don't have to show how your database works. All you need to do is find a PowerPoint, go through your PowerPoint, whether it's PowerPoint, Google Slides, whatever, walk through your whole project. Here's my project. Here was the theme of my project. This is what I did for the project. This is the type of data that we collected for the project. Kind of go in that direction, but also talk about, okay, these are tables that we created and why we created them. We use stored procedures to add new movie stars, to add new TV shows, and so forth. We use views because we thought that it was important that viewers seen the top 10 shows on TV based off of its genre and station, whether it came from Netflix or cable TV or Showtime or Max or whatever the case is. Or I had a view that represented the top actors that who used to be in movies are now in the TV genre. So stuff like that. So you can kind of elaborate and say what was important. You could talk about, okay, I use a stored procedure to do benefit us. Why we use a stored procedure? Well, not because it was, it was a requirement, but we found it beneficial because we were able to easily add data by calling a script to insert our data. We were able to pass parameters and made our process a lot easier. Why do we do a trigger? We do triggers to benefit us in preventing bad calls happening. So stored procedure gets called and the wrong information is added, boom, or we add an extra space to it, no big deal. We have a trigger that checks that out. And then lastly, overall, what I'm looking for is, what went well for the project. So what were the good things and what were the bad things that didn't go well? So, maybe you had a really good team, you guys jived together and things went really smooth and everyone communicated. But maybe the bad thing was, we were kind of crunched on time. We had so many other things happening, so it made it very difficult for all this to happen. So those are things to think about. So yeah, next week is our last week. It's finals week, but as we know, we're just in a project, so we'll come in, I'll provide some pizza breadsticks, and we'll eat, rejoice a little bit. We'll take a group selfie, 50 points, and then lastly, you guys will present your work, and then you'll be on your merry way. The turnaround time, I would like to get your grades for the project completed by Friday of next week. That's my goal. I have it done by Friday. And also submit the feedback. The feedback it's going to be in this week's module. It's going to be due by this Friday. I like to have the feedback before Monday, before we meet. Remember, it's all anonymous, so if you say great stuff about your team member, or if you say the truth, which may not be so great, only I know about it. They don't know. Be honest. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Element. Thanks for watching. I have problems with the labs. Once again, reach out. Bye, guys.